What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. Happy New Year, everybody. It's good to see you back. Now, in the last video, we took a step back from Amazon and went shopping used guitars at Guitar Center. But here's a little fun fact for you, something that I've learned since then. See, what I learned is you can actually buy guitars off Amazon that are used. Now, I know it sounds crazy, don't it? You can buy a used guitar off Amazon. Yeah, you gotta look on the bottom of the listing on the right, and it'll say see other options from other sellers. So I told Kathy go ahead and look around and see what she could come up with. And she knows I like Jackson guitars even though I don't own one. See, a long time ago, one of my good friends, Casey Carnley, that's what he had growing up when we were playing. I was the Strat guy, he had his Jackson, but I would always pick it up and play it. Yeah, he'll set it down, we'll go for break. I'd grab it up and start playing it. But you gotta remember, I'm over 50 years old. This was a long time ago. Yeah, I was like 14 or 15 when he first got it. And with that being said, I told Kathy, just try to keep it under 150 bucks. See what you can come up with. Now, I didn't tell her to go in there looking for a Jackson guitar, but when she found this, I was super happy. Because this guy looks awesome. Now, this must have been a return. If you're buying a guitar from Amazon and it's used, I'm thinking we got to be a little more careful because this guy has been rode hard and put up with. It's got dings and dents all over it. I mean, all over it. Yeah, it's been beat up pretty bad. But that don't matter to me. Guard Nation. And one thing's for sure, this thing's got a flame maple neck on it. Look at that. Yep, it's flame maple. All the way up to the scarf joint. Jackson branded tuners. Crafted in China. I mean, everything's crafted in China, guys. Yep, the camera I'm using is made in China. But this is a little sweetie. Yeah, that baby's been rode hard and put up wet, ain't it? I don't know where a used guitar from Amazon comes from. Is this a return somebody had? Now, I'm not sure how Amazon works, but I absolutely know for sure you could buy that guitar last year and beat it up real good, buy another one, and send that one back and replace it with a new one. Yeah, that's a pretty common scam, and I'm wondering if I just got had with it. But see, I'm not getting scammed if I like the guitar, and I only paid $115 for it shipped here to the door. And I don't even care if it's beat up a little bit. I kind of like it personally. Now, the only thing I care about at this point is whether or not it plays good. I don't care if it sounds good, don't care if it looks good. All I care is if it plays good. So let's get it off that table. Play it unplugged a little bit. Yep, got this guy all tuned up. I haven't cleaned it, I haven't done anything to it but tune it up so we can do this right here. Now I love it already. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love it. It reminds me of my childhood. Now it's got some real old cruddy strings on it, and it still plays like magic. I love the neck on this guitar. I really do. I like the shape of it. Yep. I'm a lover of all guitar necks, though. Probably can't really take my word for it. Sounds good. Man, that's a lot of guitar for $115. I don't care what you say. It's a $115 guitar all day. I'll argue that till you're blue in the face. I'm even gonna go as far as to say if this was back in 1989, I would have paid 3 times that for that guitar and loved it. And even though we know it's a steal, I still want to take it apart and see what's inside of it. So that's gonna be enough flip-flapping. Let's make it happen. I don't know if you can see the rust and crud on these strings, but it's got some nice medium jumbo frets. I mean, some real nice ones. It's got some nice fretwork going on too. I don't know what that is on the fretboard there. You see what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, it's got some pretty bad nicks and dings. Since these strings are so bad, I'm not saving these. You heard how dead they were when I was playing the little lead licks. everything out fairly easily, including the ferrules. That's not good, is it? Nah, it don't matter. We'll put a little glue in them to help them stay in. Now, before we even get started, let's check these pickups and see how hot they are. I got my cable alligator clipped on here, plugged into the output jack. Let's turn it on. It's in the bridge position. Let's turn it up. That baby's hot. Let's check the middle. So what do we got, about an 8? And the neck, let's see. Yep, 859. Not too bad. And you know what? I'm wondering if it's microphonic. Let's find out. Now these really shouldn't make any noise unless I rub some metal across them. Shouldn't hear that. So these guys are super microphonic. A lot of you guys said to throw these in a wax pot. That would fix it. So that's exactly what we're about to do. Let's go ahead and open up the control cavity. That way we can unsolder the wires for the pickups. Alright, let's see what joys await us. Oh, your basic crud. But nothing wrong with any of this. We just want to get to the pickups here. Always like taking these off with the soldering gun instead of just clipping them. Alright, now we can take these out. They're Bellcat. That's crazy. They say Jackson on them. They say Bellcat on the back of them. Now, I've used Bellcat humbuckers before, and I liked them, to be honest with you. Is this one a Bellcat? It is. Let's drop them in the wax. Yeah, we'll just go and put them right here in this old wax pot. But first, we need to take this tape off of them. We'll even save it to put back on. Well, that one came off easier. We'll just put them right here. Looks like our wax is all melted. We'll just pop one in on this side. See it bubbling? Yeah, we'll put one on that side. Put the wires up here. Put the lid on. We'll leave it. Now they should be done. They've been in here about 3 hours. They're not bubbling anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little clamp. I'm going to push these guys through there like that. You see that? Then I can pick them up. I'm going to spread them out here like so. Then I can grab it like this. Now I'm going to pull them out. And then I can clamp them right here to let them dry. And they'll just drip right in the little pot. These guys are dry. Let's get them down. We're just going to rewrap these babies. Not a big deal at all. Now I bet you're wondering how I'm going to get all this wax, because there's a bunch of it off the front of this thing. It's really easy. I'm going to use this heat gun right here and a rag. Clean as a whistle. That's what we want. Nice, huh? Now I wonder if Jackson has a tight bridge. It is. Huh. Look at that. I can't even get it off of there. Oh. What's on the other side? The old KD1. Man, we see that on all the guitars, don't we? But it has the little springs in it. You see it? I don't know what that means, but they're in there. Let's go ahead and take these out because we're going to clean it up. Make it easier to wipe around them. Yeah, now that we got the strings off, we can really see those frets. Got a little wear on them, but man, they're balled up nice on the end. Yep. But they're not like the ones off Amazon. Look how big they are. This might be a little bigger than medium jumbo. But that is an outstanding fret job, I gotta say. See how level and stuff they are, but man, they're corroded, they're ugly. We're gonna have to polish these guys good. Now I'd like to see how straight this neck is because man, this guitar was playing killer. It's dead on flat. I don't know if you can see it very good, but it's super flat. I mean, it might have a tiny bit of air, but it's perfect for when the strings go on. It's going to give it just the right amount of relief too. Yeah, even with cruddy strings and funky frets, this thing was playing good. Let's see how flat they are. Now you guys, listen. I've had guys tell me that I'm not rocking this. I am rocking it. I'm just sliding it at the same time. Just because you don't see me going like this doesn't mean I'm not rocking it. I am. It doesn't take all that. You'll feel it when it's there. If you've ever done this, you'll know what I'm talking about. Jesus. Nothing. Yeah, these frets are going to be flat. It was playing incredible. Still going to check them. Not only am I rocking it, but I'm also looking under there for air. Across the whole fret. Yeah, these frets are perfect. I'm just going to polish them up real good. Yep, nothing wrong with them. Now this metal polish, it's kind of expensive. It's 70 bucks or more for the bottle, but I've had it for several years. And to remove all that stuff, we just use this, the fingerboard cleaner and prep. Oh, yeah. Jackson. Talk to me, Jackson. Boy, look at that. Man, this might be the best $115 I've ever had spent on me on a guitar. Kathy, I love you.
Well, you know I must love you because I let you spend all your money on guitars.
Well, I don't know about all of it, but the vast majority, I'm sure. Use the old Dunlop 65 guitar polishing cleaner. Sort of bring it back to life pretty good. Now this is a polish and a cleaner, so it does both at the same time. Sure does, man. Look at that guy shining already. All the shining in the world can't get rid of that. I don't know how it got there, but I'm leaving it. Shoot, she's already looking good, huh? Flip it over. Looks like somebody tried to fix that with some fingernail polish or something. Yeah, that baby's looking clean now. Super clean. Now, we haven't conditioned the fretboard yet, but look at them frets, dude. Look at those frets on the $115 guitar. Fender and Gibson, you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I'm serious, you really should be. All these budget guitars are killing you guys on the fretwork. Anybody that says any different is a total idiot. Now you know I like the number 2 fingerboard deep conditioner. These Jackson branded tuners appear to be working pretty good, so I'm going to leave them. I'll never understand why they didn't drill straight through the control cavity. They drilled into the other pickup cavity. Maybe their drill bit wasn't long enough. I don't know. It seems like they would just drill the hole straight through here to go right across here into here. That's what I do. But nope, they did this, so we got all this extra wire in the other pickup cavity. I hate it. Gets underneath the pickup, makes it wobbly. I don't know if it's going to do it here, but we'll see. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but the bridge was really tight. But these things are super loose in here. I guess the bridge was pulling them tight. I don't know if that's how it's going to help it, but it was staying in tune good, so I ain't going to worry about it. Sometimes you just don't have to worry about stuff, I think. Every guitar is different. And for those that don't know, these screws go towards the pickup. Because if you have a tailpiece back here, you won't be able to get to them. Now I'm anxious to see if these things are still microphonic. Yeah, not near as bad. Now these guys shouldn't be sliding out of there, and they also could get lost if you don't have strings in the guitar. So we're just going to put a little touch of this on it. I mean, just a touch. And then smear it around with this so it doesn't bubble all up on the edges when they're putting it back in there. You know I'm putting them Diodarios on there. Putting a set of 9s on here. 9 to 42. Now this usually sits beside my CNC. As you can see, the top's full of dust. But I need it in this case because these guitars right here, the way the strings are fanned out, it can cause tuning issues. So I always just put a tiny little drop of this in each nut slot, like that. Now don't clean it all the way out. I'm just going to dab that off so it don't run. Now the oil helps it slide so they don't get caught up in there. The only thing left to do is to put the knobs back on. Hang on a second. I think I got a little something. Just a little better there. I'm going to like those better. Yeah, I'm going to like them just a little bit better. Alright, got this guy all cleaned up and pretty. Tuned up, intonated, polished up, little new knobs on there. Now, if you see I'm grinning like a donkey eating sand spurs, it's because I love the neck on this guitar. I really do. I mean, I'm thinking that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, it sounds pretty good unplugged, I'm thinking. But, this thing has pickups. Let's turn it up a little bit. Alright, we're gonna do something different today. We're gonna play this guy with a drum track. What?
I said, hey, Dummy, Trey's here.
Oh. Oh, dang, I forgot I called Trey, man. Let's go see what he's up to. I mean, look who it is.
What's going down?
Let's get him on this riff. So since you decided to roll up in here, Trey, in the moment of heat, I want to know what you think about that guitar, because I only paid $115 for it. I gave it a good setup and cleaned it up. What do you think?
I think for 115 bucks, you got a smoking deal. I don't think you could find most guitars for 115 bucks to be as good as this.
All right, this video is getting kind of long. I got business to attend to with Trey. You guys get a little sneak peek of that song there. But he's really not over here for that. He's over here to rock that gold top. That's tomorrow's video. So make sure you tune in to see the scarred dumpster Paul tomorrow. And I really appreciate you watching. But until next time, don't you touch my Scar guitar.
Dude, are you selling this one?
No.
What?